Hello, my little strangelings, and welcome back for another Ghost Bite. This building was a lot of things throughout its 99-year history, my little strangelings. When it first opened its doors on an October Tuesday in 1926, it was as a county poor farm that housed the destitute and the mentally ill. It was run until 1944 by a cruel couple, Perry and Mary Snyder, who referred to the residents of Hillview as inmates, which by today's standards is downright barbaric. It was in 1944 that locals and authorities caught on to their bullshit and asked them to resign due to their mismanagement, which in 2025 likely would have been followed up with criminal charges for abuse and neglect or both in several instances. Shit was bad, okay? In the 1960s and 70s, the building underwent copious and extensive renovations with additions of an entire new wing, a large cafeteria, and a full basement under a portion of the building. After the completion of these renovations, the building underwent a rebranding and was renamed Hillview Manor, the name it still bears today. It reopened as a skilled nursing home and facility for older adults, some developmentally disabled, some simply just older and in need of extra care. In 2004, Hillview closed due to financial issues and sat vacant after being put up for auction. For a year it sat, devoid of the living, but far from empty. Paranormal activity stirred, and after a year or so, Hillview began to offer historic and eventually haunted tours. There have been multiple reports of phantom footsteps, phones long disconnected ringing, call lights lighting when no electricity is flowing to them, shadows flitting where there should be none, incorporeal mists, full-bodied and partial apparitions, and yes, even some disembodied shouts and screams from former confused residents who were at Hillview for memory care issues such as dementia or Alzheimer's. Hillview is a veritable smorgasbord of paranormal phenomenon, from residual to intelligent to poltergeist-type activity. The last I had happen to me on my visit there in July of 2023, I had several decorative enamel pins affixed to my purse, and without touching it, one dropped from the front. The back to it had nowhere to go but inside the purse's pocket, and yet it was absolutely nowhere to be found. I never did find it either. Hillview Manor is open for tours and investigations. Connect with them for ticketing information at hauntedhillviewmanor.com. And as always, my little strangelings, happy hauntings.